driveway of my house to your apartment where I am waiting now. Come on, don't think night's young. Let's go. NYC, Portland, Austin, Anaheim. Maybe not Anaheim. Keep an open mind. I'm just saying, baby, let's go. I don't care. Anywhere. Like a river connects to the ocean, this pavement touches wherever we're going. White lines flying by, who knows what we'll find. You and me tonight. Drive. Let's drive.
Hey, before we get going, I'd like to say a huge thank you to our newest Patreon member, Jim Cathy. We are truly grateful for you and all of our Patreons out there, and we could not do what we do without you. Now let's get back to the show. Hey everyone, Brad and Blair here. We're back again on the road, finally, after some hiatus of our exciting travels, and this time we're headed west, out to the west coast. We left the DFW area and headed out to Possum Lake in Texas to spend Memorial Day weekend with some amazing friends. We had such a wonderful time on the lake and wonderful time sharing just a wonderful holiday with them. The day before Memorial Day, we had a spectacular day on the boat, sadly without Piper, but still with great friends. But before we could get back, a big storm rolled in, and it gave us an incredible double rainbow and some amazing sunsets. Unfortunately, Piper was by herself back at the rig and terrified.
Drool on the table, panting during a thunderstorm. There's been an obvious depression there. You come this way. Oh no, there's drool on the floor and the beds are destroyed. Oh my gosh. Piper! Did you survive? Come here. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Did you earn a hot dog in the storms?
He looks so ragged.
She said I've had a stressful night. You don't even know what I've been through.
She's stress eating. Good girl. Okay, that's all right. Pipe, are you ready for your Memorial Day stroll? Just waiting on a Blair. Piper's waiting on you. Lots of laughs, fun, and downtime with great friends. The perfect way to kick off the next leg of our journey. From there, we pointed our sights west, and our first stop was a classic roadside tourist trap in Fort Sumner, New Mexico, the Billy the Kid Museum. All right, Blair, what you getting me into?
Billy the Kid Museum Gift Shop. You gotta be time conscious. We only have 2.5 hours before they close.
This place is packed with history. Billy the Kid was born Henry McCarty, also known as William H. Bonney. He was one of the most infamous outlaws of the Old West. A teenage gunslinger linked to several murders during the Lincoln County War, he was eventually shot and killed by Sheriff Pat Garrett in Fort Sumner in July of 1881 at the young age of 21. This museum is family-owned since 1952, and it houses tens of thousands of artifacts from the era, including items tied to Billy. Wanted posters, guns, spurs, and tons of Wild West memorabilia. It's a fun and quirky stop that brings those legendary tales to life. We didn't make it to the gravesite nearby, but the museum was worth our detour.
Boot Hill, here lies Pepper Tate. 1860 to 1881, hanged by mistake. He was right, we was wrong, but we strung him up and now he's gone.
Now what's the other one?
No! Boot here lies Salty O'Day. 1861 through 1881. hoss thief, a rope necktie, and an old oak tree. And Salty wasn't what he used to be. They're terrible.
What you gonna put on my tombstone?
Not that.
Once again, trapped.
What did we say? It was a tourist trap?
A tourist trap.
Yeah. It was good.
That's fine.
I wouldn't want to be there after hours at dark.
No,
It's windy.
it is windy.
There's a lot of old things in there. And there's an 8-legged calf. That was a Siamese calf. One head, 8 legs, 2 bodies.
Crazy.
I looked at that one more than I looked at anything else.
I don't know if you're passing through here. I don't know whenever else we'll be through this road again, but
No, I agree. It was good to see.
yeah.
Learned a little. Saw a lot.
What was his name?
Billy the Kid.
Yeah.
Oh, Henry. Forget his last name.
Born in New York.
And was an outlaw
Sure was.
at the age of 15. Died at the age of 21. Or maybe 20.
All right, on to next destination. But if you're into Western, into 1800s culture, stop by the Billy the Kid Museum and wherever this is.
I don't know where we are.
Fort Sumner, maybe?
Yeah, Fort Sumner.
Fort Sumner, New Mexico.
Yep.
All right, the rig is disgusting. It was so shiny this morning. That is no more. Filling up with gas for the first time on a full tank with my big tank. Next up, we filled up our fuel tank for the first time since installing the new 60-gallon S&B tank back at Stanley Ford in Eastland, Texas. See how this goes. Probably going to run the card multiple times. They installed the control module behind the radio so my distance to empty is accurate, and they even added an awesome light-up Ford grill emblem to my truck. Hey, this tank is absolutely fantastic. We're still learning our distance to empty. The computer is still figuring out its distance to empty calculations, but really love the tank, really love the range. You cannot use the high flow fuel pumps on high flow. The neck is just not meant for that, and this is a common complaint about them. I do love the range, though. It's really fantastic how far you can drive on a single tank of gas. So I only got like 45 gallons. So 600 miles times divided by 14, so 42 gallons. That makes about pretty close.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just the gauge was off a little bit. I probably had a lot more to travel than I thought I did today.
Okay.
Shortly after filling up and driving through some significant thunderstorms, we drove right by the legendary 4-6's ranch, recently made famous by Taylor Sheridan and the Yellowstone Universe. This historic West Texas ranch was founded in 1870 by Samuel Burke Burnett. It spans hundreds of thousands of acres and is renowned for its top-quality Angus cattle and American quarter horses. It got its name from the 4-6's brand Burnett used after a lucky cattle deal. In 2021, Sheridan and a buyer group purchased this land and is now the centerpiece for an upcoming Yellowstone spin-off series. Seeing it out there in person was really cool. Pure ranching history. After a long day of driving, we pulled into the fam camp at Kirtland Air Force Base near Albuquerque, New Mexico. We didn't do any base activities or visit any facilities this time. We just used the overflow dry camping area for the night and rolled out early the next morning for the rest of our journey. The next morning, we stopped at El Malpais National Monument Visitor Center. We toured the small but informative space, bargained some wildlife viewing with the binoculars, and we picked up a stamp in our national park passport book. We've got a crow to serenade us this morning.
Yay, better be nice to him. He'll remember you.
Mm-hmm. It's a cool volcanic landscape. Definitely worth the stop if you're in the area. color are you making now?
Navy blue and light pink.
You want to know what Blair's doing over there in the seat? Hint. She's doing something for a fundraiser for a really amazing charity. Stay tuned next week to find out what it is. We then pushed into Gallup, New Mexico and hit up the Blue Beacon truck wash to wash the rig. For those curious, yes, we use the Blue Beacon, and we use it pretty often when we can't wash our trailer otherwise and have traveled through some grimy roads. We just tell them no brightener, and we tell them do not use brushes, and please don't get close to the seams with your pressure washer. Stay a little bit back. Do they get everything? No, but they do a pretty good job when the rig is extra dirty, and it makes when I decide to clean it much easier. That day's drive turned out to be exceptionally long. We had planned to stay at some BLM land just before the California state line, but there were some sketchy folks parked there, so we kept rolling. We found another promising spot, but the access road was closed. Crossed into California, and the first rest area was closed, so we kept going. At least we got some stunning sunset views along the way. We finally landed at a nice rest area and settled in for a solid night of sleep. The next morning, we made our way to Marine Corps Logistics Base in Barstow, California. As a retired Marine, it was great to pull in, hit the gym, and stock up at the commissary and exchange. How has your experience in Barstow, California been, Blair?
It's a desert.
Slept at a rest area.
Oh yeah, that was fine.
Went to Marine Corps Base, Barstow.
Yep.
Worked out.
Yep.
Drove down Main Street, saw 14 liquor stores in the span of 2.5 miles. And went to Walmart.
Yeah. I think we've seen town. Most of it.
Now we're headed to the farming community of Reedley, California to hang out for a couple of days with our friends Josh and Tammy.
I'm ready for some green. We've been in the desert for too many hours.
After that, we set our sights on Reedley, California to visit our good friends Josh and Tammy. We are so thankful for them and for any time we get to spend with them ever. And please tune in next week for a full visit video, including an interview about their farming life, a tour of the farm and the process and packing plant. Blair sees how far she can throw a nectarine, and we learned all about these amazing humans and fellow Airstreamers. Don't miss that episode. Thanks for riding along with us, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the journey as much as we are. See you down the road. Happy adventures.
You do that when I'm not stuffing my face full of chips. Okay, carry on.
That's all I was just saying.
Well, if you're gonna include it in a video, you're gonna have to re-record it.
But it's more funny with it.
No, that's ridiculous. Absolutely absurd.